Hello and welcome to episode 24 of We Ain't Got a Barrel of Money here on YouTube. It's the run-in, it's bank holiday weekend. These two episodes you'll see the end of the season this weekend. We've got Sunday's video today, which is Tranmere at home, and then we'll come back for hopefully the game that sends us up, or maybe the game that sends us champions, or the game that means that we're stuck in the playoffs. So we'll see how we get on. We've just lost a game away at really low, Ipswich side who are really low down in the table. So Tranmere gives us a chance to get back on track. Let's see how we get on. So then let's have a look at the current state of play going into this last 6 games of the season. So we're currently on 83 points, 5 clear of second place Watford, who we saw in the last video, and 7 clear of third place Portsmouth. We're guaranteed a playoff spot. I don't know what's happening at the bottom of the league, just in case anybody is interested. Barnsley, currently in the relegation zone. They've just hired Brendan Rodgers as their new manager. Schedule-wise, since you last saw us, we beat Huddersfield away. Adrian Heath getting a spanking at home, which were quite nice. That might have not come out right. Nottingham Forest, we will beat them at home. 4-1 win. It were only a Jermaine Genius wonder strike that scored past us. Couldn't grumble with that. An edge, a nervy 1-0 win against Birmingham away. Michael Tong on the score sheet there. And then a disappointing 2-1 defeat away at Ipswich, as mentioned in the intro. Defeat at Portman Road after a slow start, and only a Phil Jagielka header in the 70th minute got us back into the game. At home, 23rd in the league. This should be a simple enough game for us to just pick up a nice 3 points. But you never know with how things have been going recently. I think the only change is going to be Jermaine Pennant to come back in for McAnuff. So this will be the side that starts against Tranmere. So it will be Bennett in goal, a back four of Stockdale, Jagielka and Short and Quinn. Derek, Tong and Murphy in the midfield with Jermaine Pennant on the right, Ben Thornley on the left and Peter Crouch. Interestingly, watching Under the Cosh podcast on YouTube, check that out if you haven't seen it. Ben Thornley was in the class of 92 and were basically going to be one of the superstars at Man United. But a bad injury, a really bad injury, sort of curtailed his career a little bit and shortened it. And probably a player who could have gone on to be as good as maybe Beckham, Giggs, them sort of names, ended up just being a decent First Division Championship player. So that's a little bit of insight into him. So once described by Nobby Styles as the closest thing to George Best, and he's playing on our left wing. But massive respect for him, and we aren't knowing we brought him in, but definitely now we're well aware of who he is. So we're odds-on favourites, as you would expect. Mark Clattenburg will be the referee. Nigel Clough is their manager, so it'll be nice to get one over on him if we possibly can. We've already sorted his team out. Like I said, 6 more games to go. Can we, do you know what I mean? Can we keep the consistency and keep winning and hopefully send ourselves up to the Premiership? We can only hope so. God, they have come to defend 5-4-1. Not like Nigel Clough to be defensive. So it'll be interesting to see if we can break these down. You've got to fancy us here. Really? But it could be a difficult game, as they all can be. And it's an early possession for us. I'd sense it's going to be us in the ascendancy for the full game here. You would have to say so. Michael Tong whips in, and Jermaine Pennant, scores. I thought Sean Derry had got that. But an early goal for Jermaine Pennant sends us 1-0 up after a minute and a half. Were it Sean Derry coming in that got it? Oh, he struck it, and it's come off Pennant, fortunately being played onside. And that is as good a start as we could have hoped for, really. 3 shots, 1 on target, good early start, and I think now this should again, should be good, just be plain sailing now. They're 23rd in league, they've come to defend, and we've undone their game plan early doors by scoring that goal. And Michael Tong knocks it out to Ben Thornley, into Danny Murphy, strikes it, it's out to Michael Tong, it's across to Robbie Stockdale. I probably am going to try and get him in the summer should we go up, Robbie Stockdale. Murphy back into Derry and out to Stockdale again. Stockdale, right hand side, crosses back to Tong, is he going to have a pop? He's not, he's going to lose the ball. As Crystal Palace have equalised at Watford, that's a big goal for us. But Craig Short defends brilliantly. Good defending there from Craig Short. And Ledley King, who started as the first choice centre-half with Jags earlier on in the season. Craig Short's been instrumental in this run and in this season. It's a shame he's going to be a player that's not with us next season due to him retiring, but it'll be a nice send-off for him to get us promoted and hopefully go up as champions. But I can't see the fact that these are going to... He might switch it up, Nigel Clough, and he might start chucking bodies forward, but we've got another chance here. And Craig Shaw, after me waxing lyrical about him, has hit the post from a header as Watford and Portsmouth are now both winning. As good as we have been, we can't seem to shake these off. Both of these sides just keep winning, same as we do. And with 5 games to go, I know we've got Barnsley last game of the season, and I'm sure they'd love to spoil the party if they could. But certainly, that was a decent enough first half. I am pleased with how things are going. I'm a little bit concerned at Wayne Quinn's fitness. And that might be the cue to bring Stearnison on for the second half. And I'm going to have a look at Dalglish or Twist or somebody like that later on in the game, should the need be there. Maybe just to rest a few legs going into this this busy last period. We've got an international break though after this, so hopefully if we can come through that unscathed. I think Jags will be off with under-21s, and a couple of others will be away as well. So if we can get his players back fit and firing, then we've got a big 5 games to go. And it must be said that if we were to get promoted, that we've done it a lot quicker than that happened in real life. However, Scott Taylor for Tranmere has equalised, and that is I cannot believe that's happened. I cannot believe they've scored. Right, we've got to pick ourselves up now. We've got to get going again. We're going to have to go through gears now. Michael Tong in the midfield. Plays it to Danny Murphy, who plays a wonderful football. He played a wonderful ball through to Peter Crouch. And now he's not finished it. Peter Enkelman's made a great save. Stearnison now. Played across to Craig Short. Into Michael Tong. Come on, lads. I cannot believe they've scored. Stearnison into Danny Murphy, picks it up in the midfield. Look at the bodies they've got back there, but Pennant's down this right hand side, shoots, and Enkelman makes another good save. Come on, lads. Corner to the Blades, whipped in, headed away well by Tranmere. Craig Short's on it again. Thornley, bit of magic, son, crosses in. Murphy, oh, and another good save. We're not going to have one of these games, are we? Where their keeper suddenly is inspired. Thornley again. Into Michael Tong, and he can be as inspired as he wants, Peter Enkelman, but he was never stopping that. And he belts it away in frustration, Enkelman. I mean, Jags tried to win the first header. It's back to Thornley. Right foot into Michael Tong, who hits it first time, and bang, you are not saving that. 13th goal of the season from midfield. Unbelievable. And to be fair to it, lads, we've suffered a setback there early in first, second half. And to be fair to us, we've shown great character. Going full Brendan Rodgers there. Pennant now down this right hand side. Crosses in, Thornley. Oh, and Enkelman saves. But God, could we do it? Like I said, Watford and Pompey are really keeping us honest. As Crystal Palace equalised through Leon McKenzie against Watford, that'll drop them down a little bit. And then Crystal Palace score again, Steve Cabba. So Watford have gone from 2-1 up to 3-2 down in space of a couple of minutes. And that does change things. That puts us 7 points clear of second place Pompey. If long as nothing daft happens here, we're going to bring a couple of players on just to freshen it up a little bit and waste a bit of time. We've got to show Tranmere the utmost of respect. And they've gone to a 4-3-3, so he has gone kitchen sink now. And they've knocked it long. Paul Furlong's in behind, and we needed a good save from Ian Bennett, and we got one. As we tick towards 94 minutes, it's going to be a long throw, but really, once he chucks this in, Enkelman collects, that should be full time, and it is, and it's a 2-1 win at home against a team that did make us have to go through gears a little bit in second half, it must be said. But can't grumble too much. We'll have an international break now and then decide when we will be coming back, and hopefully the next episode will either be the game that we win promotion or a game that possibly we can win the title. If you have enjoyed that, please do leave a like and subscribe on the channel, and we'll see you next time. See you later.